How's it going, guys? Day 2 of the thumbnail Grail stream, where you guys can submit previously posted videos that you'd like a better thumbnail for, or at least an option, and I will do my best to make one live on the stream. So if you'd like to participate, the information is on the other side of the screen. And yeah, you just send me an email along with the timestamp of the most important part of the video that you'd like to be potentially featured in the thumbnail, and I will do my best. All right, so we have 2 people in line. I'm going to see what I can get through. Today is going to be a little shorter than yesterday. Yesterday was like 2.5 hours, but today I'm only going to stream for about an hour, I think. So let's get to it. Actually, I'll just show you really quick. Yesterday, this is kind of cool. So yesterday, this is one of the ones that I did for Leert. So this video here, I did the middle thumbnail. And right after that, I did this thumbnail for Billingit, Michael Billingit. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So yeah, so I caught Eric sneaking into the Logan Paul versus Mayweather fight. So that was fun, and I look to be doing some more. So without further ado, next in line is Mackenzie, Brackett. I snuck Eric into the Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather fight part 1. A couple people I think were involved in this process, so it's kind of cool to see them all popping up in the chat and stuff. Alright, so I've actually previously watched this video. It's really good. You should watch it. Neat seeing how the whole thing went down, but in his email he gave me the timestamp of about 9 minutes and 40 seconds, and yeah, so I'm going to backtrack a little bit and just watch right now with you guys. Difficulties.
Respect. Are you guys trying to get in as well?
Yeah. With time slipping away, we decided we had to make a move.
Let's go. Bro, you guys look legit. Oh my gosh. With the hat? Bro, you guys look better than me. What is this? I took a note out of my own book and then improved it. The squad is strong. Let's go, baby.
We're going to go in pairs. We don't want to be too large of a group. Just crazy, man. You're my inspiration for these videos, so I appreciate you.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just gonna make sure the live stream's working. Just give me 1 second. Here we are. Yeah, it looks like it. All right, we're good. Okay, sorry about that. Back to the video.
What are the coincidences?
Yeah, crazy.
I'm excited to see if this works. I'm very interested. The guy's a legend.
All decked out, showtime.
So they got their outfits. Their all access passes, fake.
Eric got attacked. His man on the inside had just informed him that everyone on the ground level was wearing a red wristband. So Lorian and Gabby ran into Walmart, bought red ribbon, and on the spot we made our red wristbands.
Here we go, boys. Let's get it. If I get caught, this entire video comes to a screeching halt. So I think I'm gonna let you guys guinea pig test this thing. Oh yeah, yeah. And then I'll run after you if it works. Does that work? Yeah. So you're sacrificing yourself for the greater good of the channel. I appreciate that.
Our hearts were pounding at this point. We were nervous. The adrenaline was pumping. And it wasn't just me and Steve. Eric was nervous too. Just knowing that someone who had done this so many times like Eric is still nervous, that he still got the butterflies in his stomach, it made me feel a lot better. The nerves were just part of the game, and we were here to play.
We're about 100 yards from the
Cool
game.
music.
Yo, Eric, I'm going to let you drop back now. Peace out, dog.
I didn't know if we were going to get in at this point. I didn't know if we'd get turned away. I didn't know if we'd ever see Eric again.
All right, the boys are going in. We're gonna see if these work. If these work, this will be the most legendary sneak-in.
After Eric dropped back, I tried to stay perfectly coordinated. He was about 20 yards behind us. As we approached the gate, I wasn't sure exactly what we were going to do. Initially, they almost turned us away from the gate before they even saw the passes. But then once they saw him, they told us to come on through.
Okay. Yeah.
We put everything we brought in the metal detector, and then we were through. That was it. Eric came in right behind us.
You've got to be joking with me. We just fucking did it.
Now, at this point, we're in the stadium. That's step one. We're inside, but we were not on the field. We were not ringside yet. And I didn't know how many more layers of security we were going to have to go through. They pointed us in the direction of the media door. As soon as I opened the door, they asked for our passes to inspect them. They looked over them, but they didn't think our wristbands were quite right. It seems like not everyone got a red wristband. The red wristbands were for the true VIPs. Luckily, the supervisor down the hall knew that.
Okay.
She told the security to let us through.
Thanks, guys.
But how many more layers of security will we have to go through? We literally weren't even 10 yards into the tunnel when security came to stop us. False alarm. He was just pointing us in the right direction.
Oh, crazy.
That direction was straight onto the field.
No way.
That's cool.
We got in. Look at that face.
I kind of like that shot. Maybe I'll
No way.
We did it.
gonna take a screen cap. Might want to work with that. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Bring that over into Photoshop. Cool shot. I gotta figure out how to get rid of these overlays. Oh well, I'll see how I like that. I might not even end up using it.
We got in. Look at that face.
It was so perfect. I couldn't have planned it any better. That was beautiful. Nope. I couldn't have planned it any better. That was beautiful.
That's kind of cool with the sea of empty seats. Just gonna grab a screen cap of that. I'm gonna try to grab a screen cap of this again. There's a little bit of motion blur, but I'm hoping I can take him out. Here we are.
Nobody here yet. First one. It's empty.
Being the only people on the field was super awkward and
Oh, did I miss it?
us out, so we head into the tunnels to grab some drinks.
Your stupid fake passive word.
Yeah, man, we just came up with them yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Go back.
Super awkward and
First one. It was beautiful. Nobody here yet. First one. It's empty.
being the only people on the field was super awkward and really sketched us out, so we head into the tunnels to grab some drinks.
Your stupid fake passive word.
Yeah, man, we just came up with them yesterday. Oh yeah, red bands. Bands were a big deal.
Cool music.
While we were back there, Gabby called me and let me know they didn't get in. The passes weren't good enough on second look. Now, not only were Gabby and Lorian not in the stadium, the security was looking for us. We decided to take the polos and the pass off so that we'd be harder to find. Knowing that we had over 6 hours until the main event started, Eric said the best thing to do was just to lay low. He suggested we go to the corners of the stadium and just wait it out, come back to the ring when the main event was starting. He still needed to meet up with his team so that they could accomplish their mission.
Cool. I feel like this is a success background. Maybe I'll just do, get rid of that one.
I got that rush.
Flatten these two.
Me and Steve are pretty stressed out right now. We're definitely sweating it. There's officially popo everywhere.
Not long after that, we became even more worried because Eric texted us and let us know that security had approached him and asked for a ticket.
Oops.
Knowing that he had come in with us earlier. Fortunately, one of the fans he had met on the field had sent him a screenshot of their ticket. He sent us the same screenshot, and now that we had a way to get back down onto the field if needed.
I'm just gonna save or drop a link in Creator now. Where are we? Your channel. Creator now. Sorry about the pause. It'll just be 2 seconds. Sorry about the pause. It'll just be 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I saw something a little bit earlier on when they were all getting ready to sneak in that looked pretty good. So I'm just gonna go, got so many tabs open. Here we are. Excuse me.
On the spot, we made our red wristbands.
Here we go, boys. Let's get it. If I get caught, this entire video comes to a screeching halt. So I think I'm gonna let you guys guinea pig test this thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then I'll run after you if it works. Does that work?
Yeah.
So you're sacrificing yourself for the greater good of the channel. I appreciate that.
Our hearts were pounding at this point. We were nervous. The adrenaline was pumping. And it wasn't just me and Steve. Eric was nervous too. Just knowing that someone who had done this so many times like Eric is still nervous, that he still got the butterflies in his stomach.
George from the gate. Yo, Eric, I'm gonna let you drop back now. Peace out, dog.
I didn't know if we were
Back now.
just part. We were
Here we go, boys.
be random and we were leaving the wall.
Showtime.
There, that's what I want. I'd see a shot here. Okay, so I'm gonna make that full. No. Gonna copy that. Over here. I feel like if we get the whole team in front of the empty background, it'll be a really cool shot. Now I just need a better head and hands for Eric. A bit of a hand there. Oh. Pardon me. Yeah, I could leave the phone in it. It's not a big deal. Oh, hey, Dilpreet. So this is Mackenzie. Here, I'll put it on here. Mackenzie Brackett. You can see it on the left, right above me. Excuse me. So his video is sneaking Eric into the fight. He had an integral part, I guess. So just watched part of that video without spoiling the whole thing. And now I'm just trying to make a new thumbnail for him. So I'm just piecing together parts of his video that I think like really tell the story. So right now you can kind of see like I have a background with a bit of a mangled face, but basically it's the background of the empty stadium right after they succeeded. So that's exciting. And then I like this pose that Eric's doing. So I'm just piecing it together through different screenshots from the video. It's amazing what's here if you really look for it. That's not bad. Take out Mackenzie in this shot. Gotta cover him up too. Maybe I'll just do this quick. Get the music going. Oops. Oh, hey Mackenzie. Glad you popped by. We're working on your video right now. I don't know if you saw, but yeah, so I got the background. I'm gonna take you out totally. That's not a threat. Where is it? Well, I'm gonna Photoshop you out of the scene, and and then I'm hoping to have like the team of you guys standing in front of the background, and that'll be kind of like a cool glimpse that'll pull people in. I added music today, so let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Just got a bunch of friends stuff. Very talented friends, I might add. I'm gonna take Eric's head off because I'm gonna add a different head anyway. All these things I'm saying sound like direct threats. I'm not being hostile. Cool. No worries, Mackenzie. We'll chat with you later. And I'll send you an email once I finish this too. Enjoy your meal. All right. Go. The headless Eric. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so back to the video. Oh, hey Charlie, thanks for joining.
So Lorian and Gabby ran into Walmart, bought red ribbon, and on the spot we made our red wristbands.
Here we go, boys. Let's get it. If I get caught, this entire video comes to a screeching halt. So I think I'm gonna let you guys guinea pig test this thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then I'll run after you if it works. Does that work? Yeah.
I'm gonna go back a bit.
That's sick. You just come out here and do this.
So this is where they show off all the outfits and disguises.
Let's go, baby. Obvious. Okay.
They have like a white back, and that seemed weird to me, but his had a white back too.
Really?
Yeah.
I should use that.
That's exactly what his looked like.
Unbelievable. Do you have lanyards for him?
I got 4. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
They have like a white back, and that seemed weird to me, but his had a white back too.
Really?
Yeah.
Just trying to get the closest clear look. That's not bad.
Exactly what his looked like.
Unbelievable.
I'm just in full screen for a second. He might have showed these earlier. I'm just gonna be one sec.
That seemed weird to me, but his had a white back too.
That's a good shot. Okay. So, come on. I don't know how to get rid of. I don't know how to get rid of the red play line at the bottom. It's really affecting a lot of my stuff, though. If anybody knows a shortcut to get rid of that, put it in the chat. Okay. I think I'll just sort of have this off to the side. It's probably like a Chrome extension or something to get rid of that. Just gonna get rid of that. Oh, artificial intelligence. You're so silly. Okay. That is not bad. Gonna put this on its own layer. So small, I'm just gonna title it so I don't lose track. So all access pass. Gonna warp it to make it nice and square, just as a base. This is probably exactly what they did to make them. gonna do a second version. So the bottom left of this looks good, but the top right doesn't. So I just duplicated the layer, and now I'm just gonna adjust for the top right. So like, I think that's basically how I want it. And then I'm gonna create a blank layer mask and paint over in that area. Because the information's there, I just need it to match. So that's looking a bit better. I just have to tweak it to look the same. So bad. So it's too saturated now, so I'm going to bring the saturation down a little better. Do some dodging and burning. Mostly dodging, I think. Gonna dodge shadows and not protect tones. If you can learn how to like dodge and burn and just know what an image needs, you can do anything in Photoshop with compositing, because it's all about making things match. Okay, so I'm gonna combine these two layers and just patch this stuff out. It's kind of nice that we don't need to worry about the writing. It's just all access is kind of cool. I might actually make that a bit bigger. That's the main point. Once again, it's not a huge deal because it's pretty small, but it's just good for clickbait. Thanks, Mackenzie. You probably did all this when you were looking at the Instagram stories. He said he got this from Mayweather's Instagram. This is going to be really small, but just kind of paint the picture a bit. I don't know, I'll just have it there. It'll change later. You know, I might want this space where half of Mackenzie's head is, so I might just try to get him out of there real quick right now. Just gonna go back to that spot. So just need that side of the chair. That should work. I wonder if I can just auto align. Kind of. I think that'll work. Screwed up the rest of the picture, but I'll fix it. No, that's fine. This looks a little weird at this resolution, but keep in mind when people are looking at it, it's going to be really small on the screen. They're not going to see a little bit of motion blur. these in a folder called Eric.
Turn down a little bit in my headphones, actually. All right.
Check it, check it, check it. Holla, holla, hoo, what's good? Bless. What if heaven never opened its gates up from above? What if we could never open our hearts to say love? When I look up at the atmosphere, dark and still tough, those horizons that I cherished as diamonds were pretty rough. An everlasting mindset within my passing. Used to have it in my possession, but I've been
I'm gonna paint out this AutoNation in the corner. Too distracting, which is the whole point for AutoNation, but we don't need it in this. Not part of our story. It's just a flat color all the way across, so you can just grab that tone and paint over it. You can probably do it with all the smaller stuff too, but that won't show up. Alright, let's see. Just gonna have this off to the side. Alright, we're gonna get Eric ahead. Do you guys call him Eric or Eric? Like, I know his name's Eric, but like, when you're talking about him and his brand, you just say Eric. I don't want to sound silly when we're like in a voice chat with him later. Oh, there we go. Nice smile, Eric. That's good. Will the lighting match? That's the question. He has kind of like a diffused sun over his face. At least it's diffused, that's not too bad. There. I like that. He's even like looking at the camera, that's good. Both of you actually. Just gonna worry about Eric first, because his arms I think are gonna cover up hopefully the other guys if I can get good pictures. Where are we? There we go. Just give him a massive head. I did it! Okay. Lindo! I'm gonna be doing yours tomorrow, I think. I don't think I have time for 2 today. But yeah, thanks for coming. Welcome to the crew. Yeah, Mackenzie, you're right. Eric's just like generic, so Eric makes sense. Yeah, this will do. Here we go. Gonna match that skin tone a bit. He looks sunburnt. Look at that tan line. Okay. Softer brush for the hair fluff. Harder again for the hat. Oops, missed that hair fluff. There it is. Oh, that hair fluff. Gotta perfect this neck a bit. It wasn't working yesterday. I kept trying to use this. If you type or press /, it'll show you the area of your mask that you've painted black by making it red. And then you don't miss anything because red usually stands out. But I kept hitting it yesterday and it wasn't working on the stream. I'm on a different computer than normal, so everything's kind of strange. Right. That's good. Mackenzie, so you know, if I did show him earlier, yeah. I'm gonna make a spot that shows who's I'm working on for the stream. I realize I need that, so that is coming soon. Okay. I feel like the slightly exaggerated size could work for a thumbnail. Like, yeah. In fact, that might even be fun to make it like a caricature with a smaller body. Like, I could really exaggerate it and do like. Oh shit! I gotta one sec. Put this in here. Could do some of this. Very like 1990s. This is like from a Fruit Roll-Ups commercial or something in the 1990s. I won't do that now though. We gotta make everyone match. Okay. So I'm gonna try to find some friends for Eric in their outfits. That's good. Okay. 9 minutes and 13 seconds. Definitely a torso I can use. Oh, there we go. That's the stuff. Groovy, baby. Give it to me. Alright. Yeah, I just use OBS and Stream Elements for this setup. But I made the background with stock photos and stuff. So I got like a generic desk and then monitor for it, and then I got picture frames, and I'm gonna add a bunch of stuff to it that's interactive. Actually, just as I was playing around, here I had yeah, that was just ripped off the internet. I didn't actually get permission to use the Stegosaurus or the treadmill, but I was just kind of toying around with what I could do. So since I don't have permission, I'm just gonna hide those now. But yeah, it's just kind of like a bunch of elements photoshopped together and put into OBS. All right, I like this pose you got. In fact, I kind of like you putting on the hat. You're like, this is perfect right there. Piques my interest. Like if I'm looking at videos, like if there's a few people who have videos about like seeing Eric at the fight, and if I'm like browsing all of them and I only want to watch one, I feel like this kind of adds some suspense and like gets me, just piques my interest. This is good. Hey Laird, thanks for joining. I saw you put the thumbnail up on your video and it looks great. I shared it at the start of the stream. Okay, so now I'm going to cut you out. So this is, I'm going to make a folder for you called Mackenzie. Does Mackenzie have a capital K? Like, is that... Oh, it isn't your name. Cool. Alright. So... There are so many different ways to cut things out in Photoshop. And I'm kind of just going with the most basic right now. I find the more technical ways to cut things out and be precise are best for images that you have shot with the intention of cutting out, because then you can make sure that there's contrast, it's on a clean background and all that stuff. But if you're just sort of working with something with all kinds of crazy busy backgrounds like this shot, I just kind of go back to the basics. I mean, I'm sure I could cut out like the side of him here with like the magic wand and like refine edge and stuff, but you know, it's fine for me. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go back. Soften that edge just a little. Good. Nice. I'm just going to paint in here on a layer mask.
Here I am, yet again, embarking on a journey to dreamland, the sorcerers of spirituality. I have
Music is my friend Nat and Nathan. They're both basically named the same thing. And they're like the best hip-hop duo I know. They're both just like super unique and like different. It's kind of refreshing. Okay, let's see how this is working. Gonna move you around. Oh, I see. Right. Welcome to modern times, Mackenzie. I'm okay with the distortion being slightly different on everybody. I think it'll work with the small format. I am gonna go crazy with Eric up here. Have his face be bigger. It's like, okay, once again, if you're looking at it small, you can tell it's him. You can see he's inside of an empty stadium. Super happy. And then his accomplices, who we obviously know because it's his accomplices channel. That might be too much. Not bad though. Hey, thanks, Linda. I can't wait to do yours tomorrow. I don't know a lot about boxing, so you'll have to tell me if there's any like concept or tell me if I'm doing anything wrong. I'm gonna be on at the same time. I haven't posted that I'm doing it every day because that's quite the commitment, but I think I'm gonna try to do these every day for a while. Sorry if I get your heights wrong too. I'll try not to be too far off. Oh yeah, this is still Nat and Nathan, by the way. Hip Hop Operacy, I think it's called, or Hip Operacy. How often do you hear that, eh? Like a young hip hop artist with an opera singer. Love it. Just playing with the tones a little bit. Getting there. Sometimes I just have to play with stuff for a while before it feels right. This will just look like a really wide angle shot, which I'm okay with. but your elbows are kind of like leading lines into the scene, like on this angle. So like rather than being like this, like I feel like this kind of works. And I'll put someone on the other side too. All right, so back to the video. That is not my music.
Took a note of my own book and then improved it. The squad is strong.
I didn't have it on repeat.
We're gonna go in pairs. We don't want to be too large of a group. Just crazy, man. You're my inspiration for these videos, so I appreciate
Okay.
it.
It's unbelievable. What are the coincidences?
Yeah.
Comes to a screeching halt. So I think I'm gonna let you guys get into.
Oh, thanks, Linda. That sounds good. Yeah, the more I have, I think the better, within reason. As long as it's under a gigabyte.
Our hearts were pounding at this point. We were nervous. The adrenaline was pumping. It wasn't just me and Steve. Eric was nervous too. Just knowing that someone who had done this so
Yeah, who got in with you? So it was you, Eric.
We did it. We got in. Look at that face.
Okay. I don't know his name. But he got in with you. I'll Photoshop him on the other side, I think. If I can. I mean, of course I can. Those are good full body shots too. Oh, I need one of your friend. I guess he's filming? That sucks about Gabby and Lorian. I like that shot. That's such a funny detail. There's a couple upper body shots there that could work. Got lots of upper body of your friend. I could put that guy in. I love your kitchen explanations. Ideas. I think we're too far now for what I need. Oh, maybe not.
And we were immediately stopped to get back down. But we scan our tickets again, but they find them. It was time to go find them. And they might say, dude, you gotta go get a wristband. And I'm gonna say, dude, we thought hours out.
Yeah, I seriously love your content, dude. I've watched 2 of your 3 vids. Can't wait to see the 3rd and whatever you have next.
Oh, you did? Are you gonna try to go in? Do you have lanyards for him?
I got 4, but we can get another.
You guys made these?
Who we got
Y'all
here?
came prepared. Respect. Are you guys trying to get in as well?
It's cool that he got all of Eric's footage too.
Let's go. Bro, you guys look legit. Oh my gosh.
No, that's kind of cool. Your friend, I mean. I'm going back to Photoshop for a second. He's kind of like holding his drink and like looking down to the side. As long as there's no like brands that I need to hold, I can like flip them. Or I even could anyway, I guess. But you're looking off to the right, your friend could be looking off to the left, and it could just be sort of like a success shot of everybody there. Is there a sun on him that would look like it? I'm gonna go for it though. I think I got it.
Bro, you guys look legit. Oh my.
I'm gonna have to fake a bit of the back of his head. Cut off. Or his shoulder. I like the smile though, that's definitely good. Just gonna screen cap this. sec. Whoop. Okay, so paste him in here. Hey Mackenzie, what's his name? Your friend? I'd probably know if I watched the video better. Transform, flip horizontal. That's facing this way. I think that'll do for a tiny little thumbnail. Just gotta mess with the perspective a little. I don't know. I'm gonna look for another minute just in case. But if I can't find anything, I'm sure this will do just fine. Whoop. Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. Him being at the side of the frame kind of messes with his wide angle distortion. And that's it's fixable. It just, it's kind of frustrating. What I really want is a good shot of him in the background. He was there for a second. Baby! There he is. You're killing me, yeah. Here's that shot we took. That's good, but the wrong angle. I actually like that lighting better. In fact, that's a really good expression. Maybe I'll try to take that. Yeah. It's cool that you're all wearing darker colors. Like it matches in the thumbnail. Nobody stands out more than they need to. A great expression. Not highest quality if you're looking at it at full size, but once again, thumbnail. Why is that not working? Sorry, some of my keyboard controls are being funny. I don't know why it does this.
still tough. Those horizons that I cherished as diamonds were pretty rough. An everlasting mindset within my passing. Used to have it in my possession, but I've been lacking a lot of who I am or who I was, and it's been taxing. Another tragic tale has been told. Wait for the ending. I don't even know what to say next, so yes, please walk the cobblestone as we're laying down all these palm leaves. Where's the promised land? I've been wondering for a lifetime. A little patience now, maybe it's waiting for the right time. Check it, you're yo. Hey now, let's laugh and hold hands together. I don't know what to feel, but that's okay. I love that you need me. Oh, yo, yeah, blessed. My grandma's the
Alright.
best. Got a lot of tattoos and she's not really impressed. Still, she finna loves me and provided a nest for my dad to become a man. He's
Oh man, it's already 2. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay. We've got the solid concept though. So really, just have to finish what I'm going for and blend it, and it should be done. Glad I got music going today. Yesterday was so quiet. Alright. Just a floating head. That's good though. Alright. I'm just gonna try to make his body. I'm glad we don't have a distorted face. So. Oh my gosh, why are my brackets not working? I really don't know why it does that. That's Eric's hand. If that's going to be behind him, I can just get rid of it. Okay. Got our friend's head over here. Not exactly matching the body. A little on the big side, I think. And his body looks so big because of the distortion, so I gotta fix that. Might liquefy that. I hope I can save this. I might have to go for another torso, I don't know. You guys can't see, but I'm liquefying right now in a separate window. I don't know why it does that. We'll be right back. It's not bad. Like that matches a bit better. There. Kiss. Just off. It doesn't look right. Because the lighting's so different. Alright, I'm gonna go head hunting. I mean body hunting.
So I think I'm gonna let you guys guinea pig test it.
Okay.
And then I'll run after you if it works. Does that work?
I don't have the red wristband, the red wristbands on in the thumbnail. I don't think I have time. I really gotta get going. Probably still gonna be another 15 minutes.
Nobody here yet.
Onto the field.
No way.
We did it. We got in. Look at that face.
It was so perfect. I couldn't have planned it any better. That was beautiful. Nobody here yet.
Hmm.
It's empty.
Being the only people on the field was super awkward and really sketched us out. So we
It would be awkward.
We have these.
Living on a prayer. I can't use motion blur. I need more body too.
And then try to get back down there. We have these red wristbands on, but
It's so close there.
I don't know how those work before, but they're not even right.
You know, it's nighttime, but that light's not bad.
Yeah, my phone's dead, so we're just gonna go home.
So close. Buddy. I need clarity. Nope.
What an experience. And now I got all the tips for next time. Next time. We made a lot of friends. Alright, we're dipping. Yeah, my phone's dead, so we're just gonna go home. Is this a
Did I miss anything here? I like the ending, by the way. I won't spoil that for anyone watching.
I called and let the team know that we were headed back their way.
Alright, Mackenzie. My new best. God.
Yeah, I think that is my best right there. Alright, I'm just gonna play with it a bit more. Let's see if I can save it. Okay, I'm gonna burn his left side. Oh man, I can't use the brackets. Sorry, a keyboard shortcut is not working. I don't know why.
Kiss a frog in a space prince may just finna beam down with the language. See how he maintains patience in his spaceship. Hostile environment like Northwest Passage. I can break through the ice with people, it's so easy. I smoked that ice and then after became creepy. Acting like a habit ain't rotten became easy, but it stayed within my heart and for years it remained beating. And I never knew or really understood the gravity of the love that my parents had for me. Happily monumental. Put the pedal to the metal with the magnets in my hands. I'm attracted to instrumentals. Play the keys. Understand that in your dreams. See
It's
your
not bad.
on a mission through various different things.
I'm saving it.
See the snakes that I've
Look at that.
to rise up to the ashes. The story is not concluded. Yo.
Kind of.
Icarus flies too close to the sun. It's ridiculous, bruh. Picture this kid as he works on his wings with
Oh my gosh.
meticulous love. Icarus flies too close to the sun. Seems ridiculous, bruh. Picture this kid as he works on his wings with meticulous love. A round of applause, a sign of respect that we make with our
This area stands out to me, so I just gotta dodge only that area.
ever achieved when awake in my dreams and beyond. Astronomic, let the harmonies hit you. Breathe it out, then bleed it out of my tissue. The issue is I keep flying too close to the heat like Icarus did. These are the sins that you see on
The brackets work on other tools. I wonder if that's a glitch.
sense of release as the altitude dips and the adhesive drips
And then that's Adobe.
Yet again I've been humbled quick.
Alright.
These are the faults of a hubris bliss. Eyes closed on a cloud, I'll float to the warmth of a beautiful kiss I'll never forget. Icarus flies too close to the sun, seems ridiculous, bruh. Picture this kid as he works on his wings with meticulous love. Icarus flies too close to the sun, seems ridiculous, bruh. Picture this kid as he works on his wings with meticulous love.
Okay, we're gonna burn up here too. Could protect tones and do highlights, I think. And then dodge the other side of his face. Mid-tones, protect tones. Kind of. It's not bad. I'm gonna save it. It's gonna work. I can feel it. Gonna warp this layer a little. For the layer mask.
Here I am, yet again,
Puppet
embarking on a journey to
warp.
dreamland. The sorcerers of spiritual
So I don't want
light.
his face to move, so I'm just gonna put a bunch of points so it doesn't warp really.
Dimethyltryptamine of the human fibrous mind. And crossed
So touchy. Going from that to that. And so now the cuff of his shirt is lined up with the buttons. And I'm gonna... Now it's working. Weird. Okay. Now I'm gonna... Okay, I'm gonna use this rubber stamp tool and just paint extra space up his arm, on the line of his arm. And I'm not too worried at the moment about it looking right. I just want the space that I can paint in a shoulder for him. Seems kind of weird, I know. Alright. Okay. It's always funny how bad this looks right now. But we're gonna save it. It's okay. Trust me. Okay. Just a little bit more elbow, I think. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so here we go. I don't want all that shirt there. Doesn't look great. I'm just working on the shape. We're gonna fix the texture in a minute. Ah. Yeah, it feels right. So now, just gonna try to make it actually look like shirt. And I'm gonna dodge shadows. Look like an arm. Oh, unprotect tones. You can protect tones, it kind of like saturates it too. If you turn that off and play with the exposure level, you can kind of just like lighten the darkness. So now this area looks like it's kind of underneath his arm. Love this stuff. Okay, let's see. How's this coming? It's not bad. Cool. He is a little bit brighter than everybody else because he was in the sunlight and I lightened him up quite a bit. So I'm gonna flatten these two. And then bring his saturation and lightness down a little bit. Whoops, not hue. Yeah, I'm gonna make him blue. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now his color kind of matches the other two as if they're in like a shadowy overcast area. Cool. And I'm gonna mess with his angle a little. I want to see a bit of Eric's arm. Have him in the top middle. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is looking good. Alright. I saved it, I think. I hope you like it. So I gotta add some stuff to his arm. Okay. Okay. Oh, I just want him over a little bit so we can just see some of Eric's arm. Composition. I'm gonna put all three of the dudes together. Flatten that. And then play with your angles. Yeah, the smiles, that looks good. Anybody still watching? Okay, now I'm pretty happy with how they look for the most part, so I'm gonna play with the background now. I'll do a selective color on it, kind of like I was doing yesterday. Go to the whites, make it nice and blue, and some cyan. I like the tone, I'm just enhancing it a little bit. Bring the blacks down so they pop a bit more. It's pretty good. Bugging me. This is what wasn't working when I could change the cursor size with the keyboard earlier. I got it though, I don't know why. Okay. Cool. So I'm just going to lighten them up as a unit. Everybody's nice and bright. Not that bright. Let's get the all access path. Let's get the composition right. Looks better to me. So, oh yeah, all access pass. I think I'm just gonna make it front and center. I'm not gonna worry about making it hang from a neck or anything. Or maybe I'll just make it look like it's on Eric. How does it look small? Yeah, I feel like it adds to the scene. Maybe, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna try something. There. I am going way into overtime because I care. How does that look from a distance? It's not bad. Honestly, I think this works. I think people will recognize this even if they can't read it from a thumbnail. I don't think it's going to take away from it in any way. I could be wrong. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay. Honestly, yeah, I like that. Looking at it real small, I can see you're all in a stadium. It's empty. Everyone's happy. Mackenzie's working on his outfit, working on his disguise. And I can see that you guys all have something around your neck. I think along with the title, it's pretty good. I don't think the are they called carabiner? No, what are they? I don't think, oh, the lanyards. I don't think the lanyards are too fake looking, just because they're so small. They need to be bold. It is too thick though. I'm just gonna make it thinner. Okay. Just gonna do a couple final touches and call it. I gotta get going. Oh my goodness. Cool. Might just dodge a couple things to make the necklaces stick out a bit more. So I'm dodging the shadows, not protecting tones. That is too much. You know what? Maybe midtones? Too much. Okay, I'm going to protect tones. I'll just desaturate a bit after. Desaturating his shirt because it was way too blue. I don't think the color matters. That just makes the lanyard stand out just a little bit more. And they really stand out at the small image size. I think I just saturated Mackenzie's face a little too much. There we go. Sometimes you can go too far in one direction. Alright. Overall saturation needs to come up just a little. I'm going to dodge Eric's face a little in the mid-tones, protecting the tones. Cool. And then just adding some vignette in the background. A little bit more. Too much. You know what? That's good. I feel like pretty good. Just gonna try one thing real quick. Liquify. There, can you see it? Just I made Mackenzie's elbow less wide angle distorted. That looks better. Yeah, nothing stands out as bad. I'm just gonna play with the tones a little bit more. Super saturated. Nice colors to bring people in. That blue in the background kind of makes it look like a shady, hazy kind of day. It just sort of shows depth and makes it look like the background's really far back, which I like. I have to make that in my composites. It almost happened naturally in the shot though, which is kind of cool. Alright, just play with the whites a little bit more. Nice contrast on their faces. Good. I think that's good right there. Gonna save that and call it. It is 36 minutes past when I said I was gonna finish, so I think I am heading off. Thanks again for joining me on the Thumbnail Grail. I will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific. I am hoping to do this every day, most likely. So, yeah. Hopefully I'll have some regulars who can keep me some company. If you're interested in getting a thumbnail for your channel, just email it to thumbnailgrail@gmail.com. The information is at the side, this side, over there. Yeah. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.